Welcome to the Happy Doc, the voice of fulfilled physicians, sharing life stories from physicians, health professionals, and entrepreneurs so that you can live your happy life. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode. I am super excited to record more episodes for everyone. And for today's episode, as always, I'm going to be introducing different ideas to provoke maybe a different way of thinking, different thoughts, and hopefully inspire you to be a better, happier version of where you are right now. I know that's a lot to ask, but hopefully I can get a little bit of that. So for today's episode, what I want to introduce to everyone is this idea of rest and patience. One of the things I'm trying to implement, and my goal is to do this every day, is to meditate for at least 20 minutes a day. Now, even in the short time I've implemented this, I can tell you I've noticed a huge difference back in my sort of mental clarity and mental control. And why do I think that this happens? I think this happens because a lot of times when you're stuck in a routine, stuck in a pattern, stuck in addictive behavior, time runs away from you. It's almost like your feelings, your impulses, your emotions, all of those things force you to go into habits without the ability to stop, slow down, reflect, and recapture your time. So at least one of the effects I'm noticing for me is by meditating, I'm slowing down, I'm creating a gap in the system for me to be able to sort of recapture myself and focus in on the certain things that I want to accomplish in the day before the day gets away from me. So why am I bringing this up? Am I telling you that you need to be meditating 20 minutes a day? No, I'm not saying that. But one thing I will say is that if you cannot stop yourself, relax, slow down, not do something for 20 minutes a day, I'm going to posit, I'm going to pose that you do not have control of your time. It is absolutely important for every individual to be able to control themselves, to choose the actions they're going to take on a daily basis. Otherwise, what are we, robots? What are we, patterned sort of operating systems that only do a set of things every day? No, we're human beings. And part of the special thing about humans is we can create, we can innovate, we can change. You know, we're not static characters in a book or in a movie that never, have any character development. We have plenty of character development. So, I can definitely talk about how one can meditate. And I actually use a technique called transcendental meditation as the way, I choose to sort of, do that rest period. But whatever it is that gets you calm, whether it's a walk outside, a workout, listening to music, doing something to get your mind into a state of zen, a state of peace, a state of focus, being more mindful. For some people, sometimes when I'm washing dishes, I might get a little bit more mindful, noticing the little nicks, the little crannies, the little dust, the little particles that are getting stuck on the dishes. Maybe that's something that, anyone can do, be mindful doing an activity, but something that you're able to sort of snap out of it and get your operating system to change a little bit is going to change that pattern. And hopefully you can take back control of your day. The truth is we all have 24 hours in a day, but some people are able to be more conscious and control how they're going to operate so that the day doesn't take control of them, so that their emotions don't override them. And ultimately you just have more power and you get more enjoyment out of that process. So again, if you can't pause for 20 minutes a day, if you don't have that time, there's this old saying actually I got in my training when I was meditating and taking my Transcendental Meditation course. They said, if you can't meditate for 20 minutes, you better sit still for 2 hours. Because if you can't take control of your time, you're not controlling your life. And if you're not controlling your life, you're definitely, through the whole process, going to be more resentful, you're going to be unhappy, and you're not going to enjoy the process. And so as this is the Happy Doc, I hope that I can inspire you to take that 20 minutes of mindfulness, take that time so that you can do something today where you carve out something where you're going to be a little bit more mindful, where you're going to notice things a little bit more. And hopefully that'll allow you to enjoy yourself, enjoy the process, get a little bit more creative, do something you really want to do instead of the common patterns you're falling into, and enjoy your life a little bit more. If you want me to go through some techniques, talk about transcendental meditation, talk about meditation techniques, by all means, let me know. You can always email me at thehappydoc1@gmail.com. I want to thank you for listening today, and I'll see you on the next episode. And that's the episode for today. I want to thank you for listening to today's episode of The Happy Doc. Please leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts. It's one of the best ways for people to find us. Additionally, I want to let you know that if you look up Happy Doc TV on YouTube, you'll find live videos of me actually streaming some of this content. If you guys have any questions, you can email thehappydoc1@gmail.com. If you have some guests that you'd like me to interview, if you have any questions, if you want me to tackle an idea, send an email to thehappydoc1@gmail.com. I'm also doing personal coaching, including podcast coaching, life coaching. And if you have any ideas, maybe you want to toss it around, see how I can help, please email thehappydoc1@gmail.com. Thanks again for listening, and I'll see you on the next episode.